Hello friends, my name is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Please make yourself comfy for something that I just gotta get off my chest because it's just... whew, I can't stop thinking about it. It has been bugging me. If we haven't met already, my name is Lindsay. I make videos about pop culture news with an emphasis on Broadway. So if that's your thing, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I make a brand new video, because then you get more of my face in your life. Honestly, that's like the greatest sort of thing that you could do for yourself. I would even call that self-care. Now that that's out of the way, let's dive into this week's video. To be honest, I've been delaying making this video for a month because it's just it's just an opinion that I don't think is very popular, and I'm a bit wary about putting that out there. And you'll probably see why in a second, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Also, my room looks a bit messy. That's because it is. Things have been happening. Just got back from vacation. I have not unpacked because I have just been just working on stuff non-stop. So Michael Paulson, a theater reporter for the New York Times, recently tweeted this. Noted, thus far there is not a single musical with an original score announced for the current Broadway season. And because the internet likes to set itself on fire at all times, it resulted into lots of arguing, /agreeing, /disagreeing, /name-calling, and all the, the normal shenanigans the internet likes to partake in. While I think there should be more original shows on Broadway, this guy's being totally dramatic. This tweet was so unnecessary, and he's just sharing this for attention.
Girl, the shade of it all.
And do I think the original musical is dead? Absolutely not. Can an original musical still succeed on Broadway? Totally, absolutely. But I have to unpack this tweet and all the repercussions of it. This person is a reporter for the New York Times, which if you've been watching my videos for a while, you would know that I'm not particularly fond of the New York Times. Ew. We all know that review was written with haste. Who looks at that review, at a draft of it, and looks at the word bigger and then goes, ah, yes, perfect. And more specifically, the guy that tweeted this is a reporter for the theater section of the New York Times. Being dramatic is his thing. He can't help it. But he of all people should know that this time of the Broadway season is too freaking early to cause any uproar about, what shows are and are not on Broadway. Also, I feel like out of, everybody on the earth, anybody who looks that old should probably know this. He looks older than sliced bread. It looks like he invented sliced bread. Also, let me remind everyone at home that he tweeted this in July. Yes, this was post July 4th hot dogs and fireworks and sparklers. The Tonys were the previous month. By now, we're finally forgetting that a white man was singing about how he's finally unstoppable on live TV. Just kidding. That was a joke. I love you, Santino Fontana. I love you on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and everything you've done. Okay, bye. Man, it stinks in here. But to be honest, I kind of get where this guy is coming from. To give him just a crumb of credit. You get a crumb, little bit, just a tiny little bit. At the time that he had tweeted this, only 4 musicals had announced that they were going to Broadway, and they were an Alanis Morissette jukebox musical, a Tina Turner jukebox musical, a Bob Dylan jukebox musical, and Moulin Rouge, which was just getting ready to open around that time. And he's right, none of them have original music. Congrats, sir. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Wow, I had no idea. Thank you, sir. But in case he needs a refresher, the cutoff date for the Broadway season is normally at the end of April of the following year. So I didn't really know if he just forgot about that, or maybe he has amnesia. I don't really know. Can you just pass that along just in case he didn't already know that? That would be cool. Some shows don't even announce that they're gonna open until early January, because like me, they like working under pressure. That makes them feel alive. I mean, also builds up anticipation and suspense drama within the industry, which I guess is news to this guy who looks like he's been working there since medieval times. And you can't really say anything about what shows are gonna open in the spring or not, because January's coming. January is kind of a rough time for theater in general in New York because lots of shows close. What shows are closing? We don't know, but at this current rate, yikes, doesn't look great. And what shows open in the spring completely depends on what shows stay open or if they close completely in January or just in the winter months in general. Also, to update y'all, since this tweet was, sent out as a mistake or something, I don't know, maybe it was just he blacked out? I don't know. 6 announced it's coming to Broadway. A Princess Diana musical with original music is coming to Broadway. The Lightning Thief is coming. Today, as I was writing this video, a new musical called Flying Over Sunset just announced that it's gonna be on Broadway. It's totally original. What's it about? I don't really know, but it sounds great. So it's gonna be okay. Just shh. Like, again, this reporter has been in the business long enough to know that not every show announces their openings in July. Another thing I wanted to note super fast is that while this tweet is encouraging more shows to, you know, open on Broadway and for producers to take more chances on original stuff, I fear that this tweet is encouraging shows that are not ready to go to Broadway yet to open super fast and then they close prematurely. I don't want a pile of slop. I want greatness. I will wait for that greatness. I'm working on trying to be more patient, and this would be a great exercise. It's stuff like this that rushes shows because the producers and the creative team will go, oh, look at this, a need for original stuff on Broadway? How about let's skip the labs, let's skip the workshop, let's skip the out-of-town tryouts, let's skip all of that and just go straight to Broadway because we're already great, we're the best that we could be because we're original. Have I mentioned we're original? And then they close after a 6-month run. Thing is, I want the pretty Photoshop stuff. I will wait for the Photoshop stuff. I don't want some chicken scratch drawing done in like 10 minutes. So honestly, I think this tweet is doing more damage than good, and this reporter should know better. He's been in the business long enough. He looks like he could be my dad's dad. The moral of the story is to be much more careful with your words, online and offline, and that goes for whatever you're talking about, whether it's ranging from like politics to like how you just don't like the share show and you just like don't have another like healthy option to express these feelings, so you craft a tweet that is actually, you know, kind of, you know, dumb and just not well thought out and is causing more damage than good because you don't know how to accurately express your feelings in a mature, emotionally healthy way. That's my hypothesis about this guy because I have listened to the Cher Show cast album, and honestly, more of it in my life, I am kicking myself that I did not see it. Yes. Let me know your thoughts on this story down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment below. What are your feelings on this situation? Do you feel, what are your feelings on like commercial shows and just the state of Broadway in general? Is the original musical dead? I don't think it is, but let me know in the comments down below what you think. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I make a brand new video. I make new videos every Wednesday. You can find me on my social media down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye!